the good things on KGMB 9 tonight.
Yes, dear. Mondays on CBS. It's all here.
Adam Munson, my own personal ghost hunter.
No. Paranormal researcher.
Oh, yeah.
Research.
Whatever. I'm just so glad you could come over.
I know, man. You know what? I knew something ectoplasmic was going on in this town, especially after Halloween night when my meter just went off the wall.
Yeah.
I just never knew it was going to be right here.
And I mean right here. Take a look at this.
Okay.
Look. Just like I told you, this is where Molly saw Vicky rolling on the wheelchair. It couldn't have been her imagination because it actually left marks.
This is physical evidence.
Yeah, it's a little fainter now, but.
No. You don't understand how awesome this is. I mean, I gotta get a reading on this, man.
Oh, I knew it'd be such a good idea to call you. Molly was so weirded out.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, unless you're into this kind of stuff, this will really freak you out because, I mean, ghosts are all over the place, but you never expect to really see them, you know? I mean, especially not rolling across your living room on a wheelchair.
Oh, hey, you guys. What are you up to this afternoon? What's that, a little home video?
Molly, don't be mad, but I told Adam you were seeing ghosts.
You what?
These tracks are totally cool.
Honey, these dreams, these things that I thought I saw, I thought that was supposed to be our little secret. You know, I really hadn't planned on talking to anybody else about it.
Ben, thanks for taking some time to talk to me about Molly.
Alrighty, yeah, you sounded pretty worried about her when you called. I am. So, you think she's experiencing reverb from that head trauma?
Look, I don't know what she's experienced, but all I know is something's wrong.
Can you give me specifics?
Okay. Where to start? Let's see. There's lots of nightmares.
Well, you know, it's really not that unusual.
I know that. And she's convinced that she's seeing things.
Things like what? You know, lights, blurred vision?
No, she's convinced she's seeing a ghost.
You seem reluctant to be here.
No, it's not me, it's Hal. He would prefer it if I kept my distance from you.
How big a distance? Too late. We already have a friendship.
Yes, we do. You've made it incredibly easy to talk to you openly.
I talked to Brian.
Yes, I know.
Jennifer told you. Was that awkward? Or?
Yes, it was. But I'm still glad that you did.
So am I. Our conversation opened up my line of communication with Brian, so thank you for that. But you know, we don't always have to talk about our kids, Barbara. If there's ever anything that you want, you should tell me.
Hi, Craig.
Katie, Barbara, Ryan.
Hi, Katie.
Hello. Don't worry, I'm only here to pick up my things.
Carly's upstairs. She can let you in.
Oh, I still have my key.
You can drop that off at the front desk when you leave.
Okay, fine. Well, it was nice to see you, Mrs. Munson.
Family issues.
I know all about them. Now, we are here to discuss my friend, Julia Snyder.
Yes.
She's been on my mind a great deal lately as well.
Really?
Yes. She loves her husband, Jack Snyder, very much, and it hasn't been easy for them.
I'm sure it hasn't.
Do you know why Julia's been so upset?
I do. She has plenty of reason to be.
Oh, look at you two. What a wonderful surprise.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I hope it's okay dropping in like this without calling.
It's okay. I mean, your family. Here's my favorite nephew, and that would make you my favorite what? My
niece-in-law?
That's it. That sounds good. Well, you know, the nice thing about just dropping in is that you get lots of surprises. I just took that pumpkin pie out of the oven, and I need a few mouths to let me know my recipe is good.
That looks wonderful. You know, Emma, we actually have a little surprise of our own.
Well, I should have guessed that you had good news. You look absolutely absolutely radiant.
We're expecting.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's just wonderful. No wonder you're glowing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. I didn't know that you two wanted to start a family right away.
Well, we weren't planning on it exactly, but now that it's happened, we're both just really happy.
When did you find out?
Just a little while ago.
Yeah? Have you been to the doctor yet?
No, I took one of those home pregnancy tests. We haven't really told that many people. So.
Well, you seem awfully quiet, Mr. Daddy Shabib.
I'm sorry, my mind is... You know, it's great news, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Jack's still a little shell-shocked, you know, between this and work. You know, you wouldn't believe how busy he's been lately. His mind is just someplace else.
Come on, Craig, where's the letter? I promised Jack I'd find it. I promised him. It's gotta be in here somewhere.
Oh, that's Craig's briefcase you're rummaging through, isn't it, Carly? Take a chance like that, you must be looking for something awfully important.
Travel brochures. I'm just looking for those little flyer things. Craig knows about it. He asked me to find them.
Right. Since when does the Queen Bee do administrative drone work?
Since Craig's gal Friday got tossed out on her disloyal derriere.
So tell me, Katie, what you doing?
Sneaking back in here. If Craig knew about it.
Oh, can it, Carly. Craig knows I'm here. I came to pick up the rest of my stuff.
Well, your room's down the hall.
Well, the hotel rented my room this morning, and so they left the rest of my stuff here. Call the front desk.
No, not necessary. Just go find your dog-eared copy of News Anchoring for Dummies and be on your way.
I'm gonna have to look for a few things.
Yes. Yes, I think you will, like intelligence, tact, charm, etc., etc. What now?
As the World Turns is brought to you by Toots the Train, only from Fisher-Price. Oh, the possibilities.
Let's go! Hi, I'm Toots the Train. Stop! Stopping now! To the tunnel, go! Sure is dark in there. Good catch, go! Going to the farm. Hello, animal. Yay! Let's ride around.
Toots the Train, only from Fisher-Price. Some friendships really go the distance.
I love off-roading. See ya. See ya later.
Oh, the possibilities.
Hate to compromise? Introducing the Schick Extreme 3. Triple blade performance, pivoting action. And best of all, after it's finally played, you just serve up another one. The new Schick Extreme 3.
I asked my doctor about Lipitor. Have you?
Ask your doctor what Lipitor can do for you and call 1-888-LIPITOR or visit our website to learn more.
What's all the rage in Paris? The latest trend to take the fashion world by storm? New Rugrats talking watches, now $1.99 at Burger King. In 4 bold, vibrant colors, featuring the cast from Rugrats in Paris, the movie, only in theaters. Available for the ready-to-wear price of $1.99 each with any value mail.
me. Oh, just pick something already.
She's such a prima donna.
To prepare the perfect pasta, put your finger on extra virgin olive oil Pam. It's an easy, flavorful way to cook with olive oil. So Pam really cooks.
I know what he's thinking.
How long is this gonna take?
There he goes.
Mini pizza?
Well, as long as I'm here.
Smoked sausage?
Just a taste.
Salsa?
Fiesta time.
Because life's full of surprises, some pleasant, some not so pleasant, there's Pepsid AC. And unlike Tums, Pepsid AC works on heartburn anytime, before, during, or even after the start of heartburn.
Mini pizzas. Alpha.
Today should be heartburn-free with Pepsid AC.
Curel delivers more moisture than Eucerin or Lubriderm. Dermatologists recommend it. Curel heals dry skin better. Women who try it agree. You can see the cure in Curel.
The election mess. How's the rest of the country doing? Tonight on the CBS Evening News.
On TV, they talk to millions of fans. But at home, a dark secret keeps them from speaking.
You have to talk to your husband.
All new Touched by an Angel, CBS Sunday.
Hi, Hal. What do you want?
I want to talk to you.
Is Parker all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Good. Well, then, as much as I'd love to chat, I'm sort of in the middle of something
Well,
right now.
that's too bad.
Hal, you can't just come barging in here just because we share a child.
This is about Jack.
I have less than nothing to say to you about Jack.
It's not enough that you leave him at the altar. It's not enough that you try to crash his wedding to Julia and stop him from going through with it. But since that didn't work, now you're trying to lure him with some cockamamie story about a scheme to nail Craig Montgomery.
The last part is right. I am trying to help him get the goods on Craig.
How?
I can't really talk about that here.
Come on, Carly. You have one agenda and one agenda only, and that is to come between Jack and Julia.
Emma is so sweet, huh? You know, she's probably up there right now rummaging around through boxes trying to find something beautiful for our baby.
Mm-hmm.
The pie's delicious.
Yeah.
You know, Emma told me her secret ingredient. It's oven cleaner.
What?
Jack, you've been somewhere else all day, ever since you came home last night.
I know. I'm sorry. It's an important case I'm on.
Yeah, I know, you can't talk about it. But, you know, when I called you on the phone last night, you sounded so funny.
Julia, what did I tell you?
I know. I'm sorry. I won't pry. Thank you, Jack.
For what?
For taking the time off, you know, this afternoon, and I don't know, it really means a lot to me that you're up to your eyeballs in this case, whatever it is. You still came over here to tell Emma with me.
See? That wasn't so hard, was it?
Not asking you about your case, yeah, it was pretty hard.
Yeah?
But it was worth the reward.
Good. You're becoming quite a cop's wife, you know that?
Oh, sorry. Look what I found.
Oh,
Look what
baby
I found.
stuff.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Here you go.
Let me see. Oh, will you look at this? Jack, have you ever seen anything so cute?
I brought Holden home from the hospital in these.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe anybody's feet were ever this small.
I think when they were that small, you called them feetsies.
You know, ladies, would you excuse me for a moment? I'm gonna go out on the porch and make a phone
Okay,
call.
sweetheart, all right. Oh, Julia, it's all right. You know, most men get antsy whenever the baby things come out.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it finally hits home to them that you're going to be spending most of your time with this little human being, you know? And every time there's baby talk, they just kind of hightail it back to their caves. Now, I was looking for something in here, and I know it's here. Oh, yes. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, it's a quilt. That's
lovely?
beautiful.
Yeah. I think almost every sleeping Snyder baby was warmed and cuddled for this.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. If you notice here, look in the corners, every one of their little receiving blankets, little swatches of them.
Oh, my God. Emma, this is so special. Are you sure you want to let it go?
But this belongs to every Snyder baby. It's passed on to every single one. Pass it on to you.
Oh, a Snyder baby. Emma. Jack, you have to come in here and see what Emma gave us.
Okay, can you hear me now? Is he all right? Everything okay?
I hope so, Emma. But honestly, I just don't know.
Craig, what do you know about Julia's problems?
That guy who crashed my party has been taunting her with a photograph.
And why would this photograph be a problem for Julia?
Because it shows Julia being chummy with Carly's late husband, Winston Lowe.
And how do you know that?
Because I took it from this guy's house when I kicked him out.
Oh, my.
You were so upset when you came to me at the party, I thought it was you that was in trouble.
Well, of course you would have. I didn't level with you. It's very nice of you to be so concerned about me.
But you wish I didn't know it was Julia who tipped Winston off to ruin Jack and Carly's wedding.
Julia didn't want to hurt anyone. She's a good person. She's found happiness with Jack Snyder, and I would just feel terrible if her marriage was destroyed because of a misleading photograph.
Take it. Sure.
With this decision, what it's attempting to do is to order the Secretary of State, you don't make any pronouncements or
Craig, has Carly seen this?
You see, Molly says that she saw my late wife, Vicky.
And where was she when she saw this?
She was right outside, right after a party.
She'd been drinking?
No, she was stone cold sober. I'm telling you, she barely drinks anything these days.
Why is that?
Well, she's got her daughter living with her, and she's trying to set a good example.
You know, Jake, hallucinations like the ones you're describing, that could be caused by any number of things.
Wait, hold on. Let me tell you something. If you're talking about drugs, I'm telling you, there's not a chance. She's walking such a straight path, she'll barely touch aspirin. I'm with her all the time. I would know.
All right, man, no offense. Just got to rule out the obvious.
I'm sorry, sure.
All right. Any physical symptoms, headaches?
Not that she complains about.
Nausea? Disorientation?
No.
You ever notice her staring off into space, not understanding what's being said to her?
No, nothing like that. I'm telling you, everything other than this thing that she says she saw and the nightmares, she's usual Molly.
Which is what? In your opinion?
No nonsense, down to earth. That's what's freaking me out about this. I mean, Molly is a lot of things, but she's just not the type to see ghosts.
Honey, I'm not trying to embarrass you in front of your friend or anything, but I thought I asked you to keep this ghost business between us.
I know, but Adam is really into it, and he kind of knows what he's doing, so I thought he could help.
But what? Convincing the rest of the town that I'm not playing with the full deck? Do you honestly want your friends to know this about me?
I don't think you're nuts. They won't think you're nuts. You don't embarrass me at all.
And what if Holden finds out?
Well, it's just between us, right? And I brought Adam here because I believe you. And if you say you see a ghost, then you're seeing a ghost.
What did I ever do to deserve you?
Excuse me.
Ooh, are you getting something?
No, but if I was here last night with this meter, it would have been popping.
Oh, you guys, I've been rethinking this whole thing. And I'm thinking that the cleaning lady came and she put the vacuum cleaner away by rolling it on its back wheels, and that's what put the grooves in the carpet.
Molly, the vacuum wheels aren't that far apart to make tracks like that.
A chair?
I think you're just trying to convince yourself out of seeing a ghost.
Well, this whole thing is pretty bizarre.
Don't come to any conclusion or rule out anything without some investigation.
I'm trying to stay calm here, okay? I'm trying to not let my imagination run wild. I am tired of being hot gossip, and I don't want high school kids laughing at me.
Ms. Conlon, I can assure you my lips are completely sealed. And anything further about any anomalies or paranormal activity is just
You're
between
sitting here
us.
talking about paranormal activity, and I wanted to stay grounded in reality.
Who says ghosts aren't real?
No. Ghosts are absolutely real. I don't know if Abigail's told you yet or not, but this is an actual science. So whatever presence is trying to make contact with you...
A ghost.
A ghost or an energy field or whatever you want to call it, I want to be the one that's going to document it.
With, your equipment?
Yeah, and with the help of an experienced parapsychologist, of course.
Come on, Molly. Just give Adam a chance. You were wondering if what you're seeing was real or just your imagination. What if Adam can prove to you that Vicky's spirit is visiting you?
You know it's the flu. He's aching, burning up, chilled to the bone.
Honey!
This flu season, give them what they're asking for.
Honey!
Give them Honey Flu. Only Honey Flu puts powerful flu fighters into a pouch with real natural honey to soothe flu miseries. Nobody else does that. Not Theraflu, not NyQuil, nobody.
Thanks, honey.
It's nice to be appreciated. Real honey, real relief. Honey Flu from Robitussin.
I've loved Barney forever. Now look what he's up to.
It's the Barney Magical Music CD-ROM playset.
You got all the instruments right there.
Kids can make music and sing along with Barney and Baby Bop. And even get BJ dancing.
Go BJ, you can make up silly songs. Use your piano keys to choose a picture.
Kids can create all the musical magical fun. The Barney Magical Music CD-ROM playset. Rated EC for early childhood.
It makes computers super-duper. Be right back, Mom. Nah.
Why bother with plain old bath tissue when there's extraordinary Charmin? Everybody knows Charmin's unique cloth-like tissue gives you that comfortably clean feeling.
Where have you been? It's personal, Mom.
A Charmin clean. Now that feels good.
You never know when you'll need the fresh scent of Gain laundry detergent. A breath of fresh air. You never know when you'll need the fresh scent of Gain laundry detergent. A breath of fresh air.
Ralph? Ralph, come here. Give me a hand. Good boy. Thanks.
Scotch Brand brings you pop-up tape strips. They free up both hands, so wrapping's never been easier. Pop-up tape strips from Scotch Brand.
What will she discover today? Baby-powered expeditions at the new Play School Discovery Table. Here she'll create and explore.
Airplane.
With silly friends and more.
Let's play.
Play School. Come and discover.
I don't know. This all seems just a little too X-Files for me.
Ms. Conlon, there are scientists out there, a whole bunch of them, who are studying exactly what's happening to you.
He should know. He's been doing this for a while.
Oh, so they teach ghostbusting in high school now?
No, not in high school, but you can study the paranormal in college.
And that's what he wants to major in.
But for now, I've been getting most of my information from books and on the web.
Web. Comforting.
Well, he's got access to a lot of the, scientific experts and other methods for contacting entities.
You mean like spirits?
Exactly. Look, this is a meter that measures exact changes in natural electromagnetic energy.
And everything has electromagnetic energy, matter, and non-matter.
Yeah, so does my microwave. Doesn't mean ghosts have been nuking my frozen pizza.
Yes, that's a good point. But look, this is a natural EM meter. See this? See the setting right there? I can make this not pick up any of the light or the microwave or the phone or any of that. I can just have this set so it only picks up the smallest changes in static electricity.
Ghosts give off electricity?
Well, every physical manifestation has to give off some sort of energy, right? So if you saw it, that means it was having to give something off. So even if it was only one millionth of a watt, this baby would pick it up. You see that needle right there? If the ghost or the spirit or whatever you want to call it was anywhere near this thing, the needle would move.
Groovy. So what about this camera over here? What are you going to do with
The
that?
camera has an infrared lens on it.
Which means you can get wavelengths of light in complete darkness, right?
So we can rig this whole apartment, and we can have all the equipment at the site of the sighting where you saw the ghost, so we can have
hold it,
data.
guys, hold it. I mean, this is all very fascinating. I mean it. It really is. I just can't wrap my brain around turning Jake's apartment into Blair Witch Project 2 or something.
Molly.
No, I mean it, okay? I mean, I really do appreciate everything you guys are doing for me. I love your support. And Adam, really, bringing all this equipment in here and everything, cool. But I just think right now I need to put it all on hold and just ignore it for a little while.
Ignore it? How can you ignore seeing a woman who's been dead for over a year rolling around in a wheelchair in your living room?
Maybe it's my imagination.
Molly, you can't deny those tracks. They were real. And what happened last night, I mean, are you just gonna throw that out?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna level with you. I can't do this to Jake. I've done enough to him already. Switching apartments, upsetting him at the Halloween party. I'm not gonna embarrass him with any more poltergeist talk. I can't do that. And I absolutely am not gonna tell him about whatever it is I imagined I saw here last night.
Well, what do you do with the part of you who believes it really happened?
What I keep wondering is this head injury of Molly's, the one that you operated on. Could it make her see things that aren't there?
It'd be impossible for me to make that diagnosis without examining her first.
Doc, she's been so tense lately. I mean, with the nightmares, I bet she hasn't slept in days. If I start talking to her about seeing a doctor, I think she's gonna go on.
Look, the stuff I'm talking about is totally non-invasive. We do a CT scan. All she's got to do is lay there and relax. The other tests are reflexes, muscle strength, agility, balance, stuff like that. See if there's any physiological problems.
Seeing things, I mean, what does that mean?
That could mean any number of things. Look, let's just rule out the obvious first, and then we'll see what the next step is from there, okay? You're doing the right thing, Jake. Nowadays, we can pinpoint medical reasons for all kinds of strange behavior. I mean, if Molly is experiencing reverb from that head trauma, it's not like she's going to be the first.
Gee, I just hate to think that there's something wrong with her.
Carly didn't touch the envelope, nor did I tell her about her.
Really? Well, you can certainly understand how apprehensive Julie would be about what your next step would be if you saw it.
She's afraid I'd tell Carly.
Carly is your roommate.
But Julia is a friend of yours. Tell me something.
What?
How did Julia and Winston come to be photographed together?
It was very innocent. They were at a function in New York together. They met.
Yes, but it could be construed that Julia intentionally thwarted Jack and Carly's wedding by leading Winston to Carly.
Exactly. Which is why it's so important that Jack Snyder never see that photograph. Thank you so much for giving it to me.
It's a newspaper photograph, Barbara. Anybody could get a copy.
I understand, but it appeared over a year ago. I just hope nobody tips anyone off.
My lips are sealed.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's something else bothering you, isn't there? You can talk to me, Barbara.
I know that. And that's what I like about you. You're so refreshingly straightforward. Which is why I don't understand why you keep Carly around.
As far as I'm concerned, Jack is perfectly free to enjoy his new and wonderful life.
Since when are you willing to let Jack slip through your claws without caterwauling day and night?
Since I've decided to live my own life, and not everybody else's. Speaking of which, why don't you butt your cop's nose out of here and into some bad guy's affairs and stop making trouble where it doesn't exist?
So I'm not here as a cop, Carly. I'm here as Jack's friend, his best friend. I'm here to ask you a simple favor. Let Jack be happy with Julia. Stop distracting him with your schemes and your tricks.
What? Who am I, Svengali now?
Just back off.
So you don't want to nail Craig, then?
I'm conducting that investigation. If you've got something, you come to me. Just stay away from Jack.
For Pete's sake, Hal, I'm bound to run into the guy.
If you run into him, turn around and walk away, okay? This is a very special time for Jack and Julia.
Please. Would you give me a break? The wedding bouquet is wilted already.
There are other times that are special in a couple's life.
What are you getting at?
Nothing, just to stay away from Jack.
So what's happened that's turned you into Jack's one-man security force?
That's Jack now, isn't it?
Come on, Carly. Pick up.
Oh.
Can't sleep, honey? What's the matter? Oh, heartburn. I know just what you need.
Introducing new Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Faster than Pepcid, Zantac, or even the leading prescription. Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Cool, effervescent, specially formulated to put out the fire of heartburn fast.
Better, dear?
New Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Nothing puts out the fire faster.
In the city, everyone's talking.
Look both ways before crossing.
The right, look left. Okay, start walking. Stop to shop, phone a friend. Can I visit the fire station?
Sure, anytime.
So much to do, the fun never ends. In the city. In the city.
Little People Discovery City. Discover why the city is so exciting. Only from Fisher-Price. Oh, the possibilities.
Did you know your Pediasure has vitamins and good stuff to help you grow? What do you know?
It's yummy.
If you're concerned about your child's nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure. Complete balanced nutrition with a new kid-approved taste.
It's fun talking to the girls about what makes a guy a great kisser. And if he wasn't, would you go any further? But until you get your sticky, stinky self to the shower, you're not going to attract anything but bugs. A little caress and you feel sweet. You feel sexy. You feel nothing. So what? You're resourceful? Happy hour's about to begin. And while your girlfriends look great in leopard and python, you make a stunning entrance in fish. With silky, fragrant Caress body wash, you're so ready for anything.
Want a snack that won't hold you back? Try Re-Sticks. 2 light, crispy wafers covered with peanut butter and pure milk chocolate. Re-Sticks, the snack that won't hold you back.
At Geico Auto Insurance, we handle your claim quickly, so you don't have to bum a ride to work. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Night and day, the calls. Save me this, save me that. I'm a gecko, not Geico. So stop calling me.
Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Lydia DeLuca is having a love crisis with her English professor.
Drop my class next semester so that the two of us can see each other.
And all new That's Life, CBS Saturday.
From Hallmark Hall of Fame, Rebecca is setting out to find her birth parents.
Tell me it's okay to be terrified.
But can she embrace this new world without losing her family?
I don't even know you anymore.
Mercedes Rule, Jamie Sheridan.
You afraid I choose them over you?
Hallmark Hall of Fame's The Lost Child, CBS Sunday.
People don't have to go through life today saying, what, huh, who? I have hearing aids in, and very few people really know that I have them in, including myself. I had the test, and it was amazing, you know, what I didn't hear. I can hear anything now. Don't whisper in front of me. And it's very simple. Just go get your ears checked. Hearing Aid Center, easy. 1, 2, 3.
Eddie appreciates advanced hearing solutions by the Hearing Aid Center. Call today.
Tell him Eddie sent you.
Thanksgiving's coming up, and we should all be thankful for Oceanic's latest Roadrunner offer. It's a holiday savings of $130. Get $10 off Roadrunner each month for 3 months plus free installation.
Look, Mom, there's a turkey.
Hey, kid, I'm not a turkey. I'm Road Chicken, you know, from the Oceanic Roadrunner commercial.
Not you are a turkey.
Don't be a turkey. Call Roadrunner today and save $130. A special holiday savings from Oceanic Cable. Call 625-8100.
Looking to save more and spend less this holiday season? With the Jeep Holiday Sale, you can do just that.
Because now, when you buy a 2001 Grand Cherokee with 4.9% financing, you can save up to $29.39 in finance charges. Or returning Daimler Chrysler lessees with preferred credit can lease a two-wheel drive model for $345 a month. So take advantage of the Jeep holiday sale today for savings that let you spend more on a real holiday priority, yourself. Check out the holiday sale at your Jeep dealer today.
Good morning, I'm Angela Keene. The city Christmas tree will be planted in front of Honolulu Hale today for the holidays. For that and all the latest local news, tune in to KGMB 9 News tonight.
Family Law, Mondays on CBS. It's all here.
I have to get that. I'm expecting a call from Molly. Yes?
Carly, it's Jack.
Well, hi, Molly. What's up?
What's the deal with finding the mail Craig stole? You know, the envelope with my name on it?
Yeah, I'm really sorry, Moll.
Hey, Jack. Come on in here and see what Emma got us.
Carly, answer me. I don't have time for games.
Come on, guys. Don't be a nudge. I can't talk to you right now. I have company.
Is he standing right there?
Big as life. Just give me a minute, okay? Don't hang up. It's Molly. Her life is like a perpetual crisis.
Oh, well, so talk to her.
I don't think she'd like me discussing her personal life in front of a cop. How? Look, I understand that you're concerned about Jack, but you're getting a little pushy. So why don't you back off? Just get out of my face and let me take the call.
Oh, like I said, I'm off duty. I really don't have anything to do, so I think I'll just hang around. Go ahead, talk to her.
Hell, what the hell is he doing there?
Is everything okay?
Well, yes, it's just an informant. I've been waiting for his call.
Jack, please. I know you. Something else is going on here. Why don't you tell me what it is?
Molly, you can't just ignore what you saw. Maybe there's another explanation for all of it.
Like what? If there isn't some sort of paranormal activity going on here, how else can you account for what's been happening?
I don't know. Just consider what Adam's saying, okay?
Did I do something? But I interrupt some kind of school project or
No.
something? Oh, I know. I say I blew a take, right?
This is not your everyday, ordinary video here. Believe it or not, Adam can put us in touch with one of the nation's top Ghostbusters, who would be happy as heck to come over here and exercise us of our elusive spirit. I'm not that desperate. I'm not.
Look, this is not quackery, okay? This is an actual science.
Guys, why don't you go enjoy what's left of this afternoon, really?
Molly.
Thank you so much, but I mean it.
Okay. And just know that I'm not going to tell anybody about you. Change your mind. I can have a trained parapsychologist over here and help you see what you're coming in contact with.
I'm going to pass on that.
Let's go, Adam. Hey, you coming?
Yeah.
Kids these days, huh? Yeah. I mean, they just get so serious about everything.
Oh, yeah. How's everything going? To sleeping okay?
Honestly, no. I dread going to sleep at night.
Did, something else happen?
No! 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 Stay away from me! Stay away from me! Stay back! Get away from me! What do you want? Tell me! Please!
You know, I just need a few nightmare-free nights under my belt. I just need to get some rest.
Hey, you listen to me. I think I might have a solution to your nightmare, something you might not have considered.
A mini vacation? Huh? Just the two of us? Take off on the open road and get far away from this place?
We're in a cottage, some whipped cream, and escape all these nightmares and ghosts and everything?
No, as a matter of fact, it might be a little bit closer to home.
Oh, well, yeah, I can be persuaded to.
It's a CBS News special report. Dan Rather at CBS News World and Election Headquarters in New York. Good afternoon. Vice President Al Gore is about to speak at his official residence at the Naval Observatory. Against a background of this, the latest. The Florida State Supreme Court says the winner of Florida's 25 electoral votes, in effect, cannot be certified tomorrow, as Florida Secretary of State Katherine Harris said she would do. This is because the state Supreme Court in Florida says it will hear arguments Monday to determine whether Harris must accept any more counts and recounts. A circuit judge in Florida this morning, that is a lower court judge this morning, had upheld her decision not to include any more vote counts and recounts from disputed heavily Democratic counties. That was a big victory for the Bush people. And that meant that they could be certified tomorrow and Bush could walk away with Florida's 25 electoral votes tomorrow. However, the Gore team went up two steps actually to the Supreme Court, and now the Supreme Court has said, hold it for just a moment, we're going to hear arguments on Monday. So as things now stand, apparently no certification of the Florida vote can take place before Monday afternoon at the earliest. And since the court said it would hear arguments Monday afternoon beginning at 2 p.m. and those arguments would go 2 hours, there is certainly a possibility, if not a probability, that it will not be decided until Tuesday at the earliest. Here's the Vice President walking out of it. So after this Supreme Court win today for his attorneys, the Vice President is going to speak.
Good afternoon. Hi. As I have said all along, we need to get a fair and accurate count to resolve this election. The American people want to make certain that every vote counts and that every vote is counted fairly and accurately. The citizens of Florida surely want the candidate who received the most votes in Florida to be determined the winner of that state. That's why I'm very pleased that the hand counts are continuing. They're proceeding despite efforts to obstruct them. And that is why the decision just announced by the Florida Supreme Court, preventing the Florida Secretary of State from certifying the election results tomorrow, is so important. I want to be clear, neither Governor Bush, nor the Florida Secretary of State, nor I will be the arbiter of this election. This election is a matter that must be decided by the will of the people, as expressed under the rule of law, law which has meaning as determined in Florida now by the Florida Supreme Court. Thank you.
Vice President Gore with a short statement in the wake of the Florida Supreme Court saying that the Secretary of State of Florida cannot, as she said she was determined to do, certify a winner in Florida tomorrow. The Supreme Court's going to hear arguments. This is the Florida State Supreme Court will hear arguments on Monday. Quoting Vice President Gore, a matter that must be decided by the will of the people. This has been his message. He's staying right on it, emphasizing that he says that he wants, and he said that he thought the governor of Florida, Jeb Bush, Governor George Bush's brother, and the Secretary of State of Florida would also want the person who got the most votes, actually got the most votes in Florida, to be declared the winner. So the bulletin of this hour, State Supreme Court in Florida says hold the phone on certification, not going to happen until we hear arguments beginning at 2 o'clock on Monday, and Vice President Gore comes out to say, I think when all the votes are counted, I'll be the winner. I hope so, but the main thing is to get the votes counted. John Roberts is with the Gore campaign, speaking from the White House just now. John.
Dan, it shows just how quickly this story is changing. Not 40 minutes ago, the Vice President was scheduled to come out of the Naval Observatory and try to urge calm among the American people to say, look, there's a legal process in place. We have to let it play out. He was going to be playing to the court of public opinion, trying to build in some sort of buffer of time so that even if the election were certified side and George Bush was the winner of Florida tomorrow, he might still have some resilient public opinion with him to want this hand count to go ahead. Now he's got the Supreme Court of Florida on his side, so he can just sit back and say, we have to let this process continue, and the Supreme Court of Florida has spoken. They're the ones who are determining whether or not the will of the people will be heard. And Dan, I can't stress enough how worried the Gore campaign was about this upcoming weekend. They've been engaging in this public relations campaign to try to get the number of votes that they're counting in Palm Beach and Broward out there, even going so far as to project the number of votes that they think they might get. And they've been calling around to the presidents of network news divisions to say, well, when you cover this announcement tomorrow and you see all the celebrating in Austin, let's not forget the circumstances under which this took place. Very concerned about what was going to happen over this weekend. Now they've got themselves some time, Dan, and their goal now is to, in that time, try to put together as many votes as they can so that they can hold them up and say, here's where we are. Now are we going to let the will of the people be heard? Dan.
John Roberts, in fairness, we said this morning that when the local judge ruled against Al Gore, that if not a bullet through the heart, it was a bullet close to the heart. Well, it turns out not as close as it might have appeared at that time, because now the Supreme Court has spoken in Gore's favor for at least the moment. We'll be back on the air on this CBS station whenever news breaks out, and I'll see you later on the CBS Evening News. For now, adios.
For news 24 hours a day, CBS.com on the internet and on our interactive partner, America Online, at keyword CBS News.
This case is really different, and it's really frustrating. I mean, my cell phone keeps cutting out, and I can't get in touch with my contact.
Look what Emma gave us. For the baby.
That's nice.
You know, all this night our babies used it.
Really? Yeah, I guess I remember seeing this around once or twice.
And look at that. Isn't that the sweetest color? I think that would be a great color for the baby's room. You know, it doesn't say boy or girl, it just says baby. And, you know, I don't really care if everything in it matches or not. I just want it all to be really special. You know, have a meaning, like this quilt. That way, when we put our little baby down to sleep at night, we can tell him stories about all the wonderful things that we did together while we were waiting for him to arrive.
And what if it's a girl?
Same deal.
That sounds great. Really. Now, can you just give me 2 more minutes to try to reach my contact, please? Julia, honey, I'm sorry. I was listening. I was, and it all sounds so beautiful. And I know I haven't been myself lately.
Yeah, ever since you found out about the baby.
Well, I'm excited about the baby. I really am. And I'm really stoked about being a father.
Well, why don't you talk with me about it then? Why won't you dream with me about it?
Because it's still a surprise, you know? It really hasn't hit me yet. And I guess I just got to get used to the idea, that's all. You can understand that, can't you?
Of course. Of course I can. Thank you for saying that out loud. It just, you know, it makes me crazy when there's something in the air between us and you won't acknowledge it.
I'm sorry.
It's when you shut me out like that I get scared, you know? I worry, I imagine the worst. You know, please, of course I understand. This is a huge adjustment. Seeing yourself as a soccer dad and going to Little League games and all of that. I know that you need time.
Yeah, I do. But that's all it is, really.
And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if I've seemed like a suspicious nag. I think it's left over from all the Carly stuff from before, you know? But, Jack, I trust you. I really do, and I believe in what we have together. And with the baby coming, I know Carly is really in the past.
What gives you the right to discuss my situation with Ben
Harris? I should have
Harris?
told you, but I just didn't want to alarm you.
Great. So what did the good doctor have to say?
He said that you might really be seeing things.
Oh, yeah.
And there could be a physiological explanation.
Great, Jake. Like what?
Like you had a reaction from the tumble that you took down the stairs in February. He wants you to come in for a series of tests just to see if there's any kind of problem.
That tumble was a long time ago. Why all of a sudden now am I dreaming of Vicky, seeing her, hearing her?
Oh, honey, that's why you take the test, so you can get those kind of answers in your ear. I made your appointment for tomorrow.
What? What? You what?
Ben said the tests are no big deal.
Forget it, all right? No, why is it that everyone thinks that they can come in here and fix my situation without even talking to me? First, Abigail brings Ghostbuster Adam in here, and then the man of my life thinks I'm brain damaged and hallucinating.
If there is some problem, don't you want to know what it is?
Problem. You keep saying problem. You think I got a brain tumor? Or I don't know what. Do you think I'm sick?
No, honey, look. Probably nothing. Probably nothing. But I'll tell you what, whatever it is, the exhaustion's gonna make it worse. You said yourself, you're afraid to sleep at night. I mean, how long can you live like that?
I know Abigail keeps saying the same thing.
I know this is scary.
Yeah, it is.
At least you know the answer. Why don't you let Ben rule out anything serious, please? Molly, I am worried.
I don't know. I just need to think about it, okay?
Power Wheels by Fisher-Price with a full-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. Don't you wish you had one when you were a kid?
Let's get shopping!
This week's featured gift is something warm and soft. So hurry, don't delay. Sweaters are here today.
This week only, turtleneck sweaters for the whole family, just $12 to $22.
Old Navy item of the week, item of the week, a new item every week.
Price so low, you can't say no.
Plus selection just can't be beat. Yeah.
This ought to tide me over.
Liquid Lip from Revlon Color Stay. Liquidy smooth, liquidy sexy. And kiss off? No way. Revlon Liquid Lip.
Coming to video. They had a plan.
It's a pie machine. Chickens go in, pies come out.
But they had a plan of their own.
We're escaping.
And now, they're flying the coop. Chicken Run, coming to video for you to own. Rated G.
It's that week before your period. The irritability, mood swings, bloating. Think it's PMS? It could be PMDD, premenstrual dysphoric disorder. Those intense mood and physical symptoms the week before your period. Introducing Serafem, the first and only prescription medication for both the mood and physical symptoms of PMDD. Serafem can help bring relief. If you develop a rash or hives while taking Serafem, call your doctor right away because this can be a sign of a serious medical condition. People treated with MAO inhibitors or thyroidazine should not take Serafem. Tell your doctor about any medications you're taking, or if you're pregnant, nursing, or plan to become pregnant. Some women may experience side effects, such as tiredness, upset stomach, nervousness, dizziness, and difficulty concentrating. Serafem can help. Ask your doctor today if Serafem is right for you. Why live this way another month?
Saturday, have you ever had a malfunction on the jet? Held your breath.
Hang in there, Gage.
For an hour.
We're going down awful fast.
You will.
Gage, can you hear me?
An all-new Walker. Then, a child witnesses his mother's murder. Now, Mannion will help him fight for justice.
The only thing you have to do today is tell the truth.
The District, all-new CBS Saturday.
No. Can't be. Can't. No.
Hey, you okay? Honey, you're trembling.
If I tell you that I'll go see Ben Harris, if I tell you that I'll go take those tests, will you come with me?
I wouldn't be anywhere else.
just want it all to stop.
Carly and I share a business deal. Why do you care?
Craig, it's none of my concern who you see.
Don't get the wrong impression about Carly and me, even if your husband already has. Carly and I share a business opportunity and a suite. That's it.
What's going on here?
Whoa, you are so touchy. It's just a cell phone. No, Katie, I have had just about enough of you. Isn't there an orphanage you could be terrorizing? Oh, good one. Good one. Now, I just have one more bag to get, so I won't interrupt you. You know, whatever you're up to, Miss Thing, you better watch out. I know my brother, and he's no idiot. He's really good at keeping tabs on people who owe him, and he is not very pleased when they go behind his back. Ciao. Jack? Jack, are you still there?
Jack? He's on the phone.
You're letting him drive? I think he can handle it.
It's Elmo's radio control roadway.
What's this, Dad?
It's easy. Your little driver controls all the action. There's even real car sounds. Elmo's radio control roadway from Sesame Street.
When you come to Store Runner to shop, we look in brand name stores you know and trust.
Runners, we got a request. Sweater, red, size, medium. Who's up? We're on it!
When we find what you want, we give you a wide range of choices from great places like Nordstrom, Best Buy, KB Kids.
We found great sweaters! Excellent.
That was fast. Oh, toys.
Now what you want, toys. Go.
We're on it!
Store Runner, the fastest way to shop your favorite stores.
Look to the star, and you just might forget the rash that comes from being wet. Discover the dryness of today's Huggies Supreme diapers. They're so breathable, they help keep your skin dry, and this helps prevent rash caused by wetness. Huggies Supreme. Rash and wetness just won't do. Stay dry, and you'll stay happy too.
There's a new prescription treatment called Remicade that could change your life by giving you lasting relief from the pain and stiffness of rheumatoid arthritis. Your doctor may add Remicade if you are on methotrexate already and not responding well. You take 1 dose of Remicade every 8 weeks after the first 3 doses. Of course, Remicade is not for everyone. Serious infections requiring hospitalization have been reported. If you are prone to or have a history of infections, currently have one, or develop one while taking Remicade, tell your doctor right away. There's a risk of serious infusion reactions with hives, difficulty breathing, and low blood pressure. Ask your rheumatologist about Remicade, or call today.
Imagine the fun.
Hiya, pal.
New talk and skate Mickey and Minnie with remote control. Look out, Mickey.
Boy, pal. Can you give me a hand? Thanks, pal.
New talk and skate Mickey and Minnie.
You can turn hopes and dreams into reality when you give through the United Way. At this learning center, those with developing disabilities are getting the vital help they need. Together, we're solving problems, getting results you can see. The NFL, the United Way, and you, the power of teamwork.
He was jumping on top of girls.
The guys were wrestling with the girls.
When child's play.
It's Lex Brody's Michelin Holiday Sale.